All right. Good morning, everybody. Market is open. We are live. Welcome to the Lang Trading Chat Room. As always, we are day trading stocks. We are practicing proper money management. This is a very challenging business. You will not get rich quick. You're not going to earn while you learn. You need to start out risking very small amounts and practicing proper money management. The only way you're going to succeed in this business is if you last. That's why you got to practice proper money management, have a trading plan, and follow that plan. So let's get down into it. Markets are just chopping around off the open. No clear direction just yet. Check some of these ideas here. The S-Gen pulling in a little bit. Kind of expected. I mean, that's a really big gap for a pretty high price stock. So I might pull in some. Crowd CRWD is moving up a little bit, chopping around so far, but over that 120.50 area, I like it quite a bit. Watching the LICY as well. I want this one over 620, but I do want to be cautious because it does have a moving average right here at 630, so it doesn't have a whole lot of room to go. And then another pivot there at 650. So just be cautious with the LICY. Don't rush into it, but it does look nice right now. It's showing some strength. The markets are just chopping around a little bit, pulling in. ZM is pulling in. Let's check these short ideas actually. So Pfizer with a big old topping tail to start off. Guild, a little bit of a red bar. Needs to get under that low from Friday before I'm interested in this. So 80.50 is the line in the sand there. And then CMCSA is pushing up a little bit. Craft hanging out. So none of the shorts are looking too hot. You can watch Pfizer. Other than that, not much. ZM is pulling in a little bit. TGNA, guys. I want to watch this TGNA. It's bouncing down here. It's a mega gap down. This is a novice. This is an ending gap right here. So keep an eye on that thing. Hey, what's up, Jay-Z? Good morning, man. Good morning, good morning. It's a great week for trading, man. It's going to be a good week. Guys, Netflix is going higher. Want to watch Netflix? What up, Bractonic? How you doing, Brian? And Pan W is higher as well. So keep an eye on this one. This Pan W is strong. Has some good range left as well. So watch the Pan W. All right. So S-Gen, I'm not really liking S-Gen, guys. This is probably coming off the favorites list. I'm throwing Pan W on there. Not really a big fan of that S-Gen anymore. It's pulling in pretty heavily right here. So yeah, watch Pan W, LICY. LICY is going to be pretty much gone as well, guys. I mean, this first 5-minute bar has already exceeded its average trading range, and now it's in this area at 60.50, which is going to be, I mean, we got double top resistance up here. So LICY is going to be a little bit difficult to trade. And the range it really doesn't do big days. I mean, it has a 0.07 average trading range, so a range ratio, so it can do big days, but not a huge fan of that. So I'm going to keep an eye on the LICY, but it's coming off the favorites. I'm liking Zoom. Zoom doesn't look too bad. The TGNA just chopping around. The Netflix is going higher. Guys, watch Netflix. This thing looks pretty solid. Should have easy room back to about 330, 333 maybe. So yeah, I'm going to watch Netflix here. Throw this up on the favorites. So Pan W, Crowd, and Netflix are the top 3 longs. On the short side, guys, I want to watch this Pfizer. This Pfizer is pretty weak. Guild's moving down where it needs to. CMCSA is pushing up. Same with KHC. So, all right, just stay patient. No need to rush into anything. Guys, I want to watch this TGNA. TGNA and Zoom both still look pretty solid. Zoom is a little bit worse, though. I mean, Zoom has multiple moving averages. It's got a moving average on every higher time frame besides the 5-minute. So the 65 has the 50. The daily chart has the 21 and the 9, and then the 15-minute chart has the 200. So Got a lot of moving average resistance on ZM. You can keep an eye on it still, but not a huge fan of that right now. This TGNA is, I mean, the range is definitely going to be a concern. I mean, it has gap fill up to like $19, so it has the room. I don't know if it has the range. So we'll see if this thing gives us a pattern over like 17, maybe 17 by like a 1680, 1670. You can watch it. You can watch it. All right. Markets have been pretty weak so far this morning, guys. SPY's pulled in. Qs are just chopping around. But the SPY has been red so far. So it makes me really, really like this crowd quite a bit. I'm a fan of this right here. It's going to be a little bit early if you get in right here, but I'm watching this 5-minute 3-bar play on crowd. This is top watch right now. Hopefully this thing just chops around for another couple minutes, but looking to get in the crowd. It's not doing that exactly. Crowd has a lot of room left though, guys. Average day is like $6. It's only done 2. So a lot of range left on CRWD. Watch it up in this 120.50 area. NW is another one you want to watch. Netflix, same thing. Netflix looking pretty solid. So guys, watch some of these 5-minute 3-bar plays. Markets pulled in so far, so they're showing relative strength, which is great. That's what you want to see. ZM's looking sloppy. TGNA, not bad. This thing take a wedge pattern I'd take too as well. I'd take a wedge pattern on TGNA. Just watch it. I'm going to check my backup ideas real fast, guys. I had just 2 of them, the Adobe and ATEC. So neither one is worth watching. Cool. All right. So I'm still watching the my 3 favorite long ideas. All 3 of them are still pretty good. The PNW and crowd are moving up right here, so we need to see a little bit of more rest out of this. But right now it'd be like a dollar stop that hung out right here. So man, this would be textbook. If CRWD chops around right here and gives us some sort of pattern, I will 100% be taking that. So I'm watching CRWD, just waiting for a pattern on this thing. Hopefully it doesn't just keep ripping. Netflix. Guys, I like Netflix quite a bit too. It'd be like a 230, about a 230 on the stop. Maybe you give it a little bit of room. No, you really don't need to actually. Range and the spread. It does have a 50-cent spread, but I mean that's still within the limits of what the spread can be. I don't like the spread to be more than like 10% of the stop. Or I mean not 10, 20% of the stop. So 25-cent spread on like a 225 stop, that's only 10%, so that's manageable. It's manageable. Keep an eye on it, guys. I mean, crowd just peekabooed above that resistance. I mean, this thing is still on my top watches, guys. I just need a pattern on it. All I need is a pattern on crowd, and I'm here for it. What's up, Casey Lewis? How you doing? Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. A little bit cold and wet, but it was still a good weekend nonetheless. So now that stop is going to be about 260 on Netflix, but you are right at VWAP too, so that helps. That's good. All right. Not seeing much else. Pfizer's still kind of looking lower. It's a little bit sloppy though. Big topping tails. I mean, it's definitely sellers are in control, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait for a little bit of a better pattern before I'm interested. I'm gonna move this down to that low right there, 80.33. I had that line right at 80.48, but I think we need to move it down to 80.33. That's where it's at on the deal. Got to get under there. What up, MSG? Did you guys trade anything today? Got any open trade? Okay, guys, Netflix. I'm getting my order in. 328.67 by 325.87. That's right. 328.67, 325.87. All right. Got risk in there. The 280, so we're going to need like 333 or something like that. 334. Get some change. All right. Where's that at? That's good. Good range. Market's kind of finding the bottom right here. All right. Getting into Netflix. Give this thing a little bit of room. All right. 280 on the stop. What is that? Yeah, good stuff. All right. So Netflix, let me type this in for you guys. 325.87. All right, Netflix long. Netflix long. And PanW just keeps ripping. Crowd just keeps ripping. Guys, Crowd still has range though. This thing still has over $2 of range left, so I still like this. I just want a pattern. Just want a pattern. Casey, you're trading the SMCI. Let's check it out. Long entry 99. You like these daily charts here. Yeah, breaking out. Is this an all-time high? Yeah, all-time high. All right. And you got your stop loss at 90.70. So just under these green bars. All right. This is, again, it's a little bit extended, but target of 113. I mean, that target should be within range. I mean, all-time high. There's obviously no pivots, so your only concern here is really just how extended is it going to get before it pulls back. So I mean, that was a pretty solid buy setup. Clean pullback to an area of support, bouncing. You got in a little bit high, but you have a pretty solid stop. You got some good buyers up there, so nice. All right, back to the. Do you ever trade the IWM? I do not trade the IWM. I look at it occasionally. I mainly focus on the SPY and the QQQs. That's where my main focus is at. I feel like most of my stocks, I mean, all my stocks are on the SPY, and most of my stocks trade on the NASDAQ as well. So in IWM, it usually looks pretty similar to the SPY. So I just feel like the SPY is just a better correlation of what the market's doing. That's why I trade that. And I don't ever actually, like whenever I'm day trading stocks. I'm just looking at the SPY and the Qs to determine relative strength. So I'm trying to find a stock that's either stronger than the market or weaker than the market. So I'm not ever actually trading these two. I'm just using them as a reference. New here on this live stream, I'm only trading stocks. I do trade options. I have a little bit more information about that on my website and in the Discord, and you can email me as well about that. But yeah, I do some SPY options trading as well. So actually, right now I have a bull put on the SPY 397 by 396. There's a 1 day to expiration. So as long as the SPY closes above this mark right here, 396.50, it's a full profit. So I'm actually a little bit worried about that. I'm not gonna lie. I think this gap fill is not completely safe. And this sell-off was pretty nasty. And the way the sellers came in on Wednesday and Thursday last week and gap down on Friday, like I'm not sold on us getting above 400 and holding. Like, you look at this SPY right now, red bar with topping tails. That usually means lower prices. Netflix is struggling right here. Hasn't triggered us in yet though, so not risking anything just yet. As you can watch, okay, this Pfizer's looking good now, guys. Okay. 41.25 by 41.47. About to be going right here. Target's going to be like 40.8, a little less. It's going right here, guys. I really don't have a lot of time to review this. I'm going to hold off. I don't like how it's down. This is like a fourth or fifth red bar down. And this is at an area of a little bit of support. I mean, yeah, the way this is extended down, I don't like this, guys. I'm not taking the Pfizer short. I mean, look at this weekly chart. We're down like 8 red bars in a row at this moving average support, at like a double bottom support. So, I mean, I don't think this thing is going to be going too much lower. So, I'm going to hold off on that. And I don't like how whippy it was from earlier. Like that big topping tail is just, it's just a sloppy looking chart right now. All right. I'm not doing anything here, guys. Netflix is still looking good. It did peekaboo below our stop loss. It did peekaboo below the stop loss. I'm going to leave it for now just because we are still got that VWAP. It peekaboo by what, 20 cents or so. So we're gonna leave it for now. Spying the Qs are chopping around. I mean, it kind of looks like wants to go lower, but then again, I mean, we do have we made a gap up, so there's definitely buyers in the building. So, I mean, my bias this morning was choppy bearish, and this is kind of what we're getting so far. Very choppy, not a lot of direction, not a lot of stocks giving us much so far. I want to watch the PNW and the crowd still, guys. I'm still watching both of those like a hawk. They both have range. They're both very strong. So keep an eye on crowd and PNW. I got my ordering on Netflix as of now. If this thing doesn't close as a green bar, then I'm probably going to cancel it. ZN's pulling in pretty good here. Guys, you can watch ZM on like a pullback. You bid for it at like 73, 74. Give like a 50-cent stop. You're going to need about right up there, $1. Guys, watch the ZN. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'm going to keep an eye on ZM. I don't need to watch CMCSA anymore. That thing's kind of junk. CMCSA, yeah, it's not a good short idea. Neither is KHC. Guild really isn't either. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this Zoom, guys. ZN. Getting a little bit of a volume spike here as well. So if you did the pullback, you'd bid for it. It'd be about a 50-cent stop. So you're gonna need 74.25 for break even, 74.75 for 1R. It's not doing any really great volume though. I mean, yeah, it's really not doing special volume. So hold off on that for now. All right. Is this? Ooh. There we go. All right. So no positions for me at the moment. I do have an order in for Netflix, which I'm actually about to cancel here. Yeah, if Netflix goes, I'm canceling Netflix, guys. So cancel Netflix for now. Oh, you get it. NFL GX, you know what it is. It's NFLX. It's Netflix. When Netflix, whenever I first started trading, I always saw Netflix as like the NFL stock or something, like NFLX, you know? Wouldn't that be crazy if the NFL was a publicly traded company? It'd be sweet. NFL stocks, the whole 9 yards. What is this? Oh, what did I do? Was that some sort of spark that TradingView has. Nice. I wonder what is in the NFL stocks. What's in there? Huh, that's interesting. And probably like DraftKings and some of those sports betting stocks, I imagine. I don't know. All right, guys. SPY's looking like it's going higher here. Looking like we might have found a bottom. If we can get above VWAP, get above this topping tail here, we might get above 400 as well. So trying to find a long idea right now. This PMW is not bad. Be about $1.60 on the stop. Not a ton of range left, but it's in a really good void. Should have room to about 193. So watch that PNW. I'm still watching crowd as well. In Netflix, guys. Might be about 250 if you got him right over there. So watch all three of these long ideas, guys. Watch them. ZM you can watch too on that pullback. You can bid for it. I wouldn't get in over 74. I'd probably bid for it 73.75 by 73.25. So actually, it's not bad. Well, all right, I'm gonna bid for this. All right, that's not gonna get there, guys. Okay, we missed that. It's not gonna come back down. This crowd though, CRWD, $1.63 on the stop. Plenty of range left. Plenty of range. I'm watching all three of these first three. PNW, God, crowd just won't stop. That's annoying. Just an ugly chart. Ugly chart, crowd. This thing's putting in a little bit of a wedge here as well. So I got PNW on the list as well, guys. Don't like it as much as crowd because it's a little bit extended, but still watching it. Same with Netflix. I'm tempted to bid on Netflix, give like a $2 stop, maybe like a $4 stop. But stay patient, not rushing anything. Damn crowd never gave us an opportunity. KNW is probably my top watch here, guys. KNW is probably the top watch. This market is looking a little bit higher. I mean, we're getting over the topping tail. We got over VWAP, and the next spot is 400. If we get over 400, we could see 402. We could definitely see 402. So just stay patient. Wait for that pattern. I mean, like I said, you can still watch crowd. I really want a pattern out of this, man. There just hasn't been anywhere. It's a pretty clean 2-minute buy setup. I'm not gonna lie. That's a textbook 2-minute buy setup, but I don't really trade the 2-minute. But yeah, that's a good buy setup. 66-cent stop. It went $1.12. So just not quite 2R. Definitely went 1R though. Pulled all the way back in. PNW pulling in a little over 23.50. It's already extended when you get there. Then your stop's at 21. So it's not a super wide stop. Your target at 27. So I mean you have a pivot here at 24 before you get there, and you're a little bit extended on this. This weekly's up a few weeks in a row. And yeah, this $24 area, I think that's going to definitely be some resistance before the 27. So you might look to I think this thing might pull back to $20 before it gets going, before it gets to that 27. So it's a little bit of this extended move there. PNW still chopping around, still looking interesting. Probably take it here 190 by it's about $1.12 on the stop. Crowd is looking sloppy. Netflix is Not looking too bad actually. I'm considering getting into this Netflix. Give a little bit of room. This thing has a lot of range left. Does have that moving average right at 330. But guys, I'm taking this thing on a bull flag here. 327.10 by 325. All right, you need like. All right, give this thing a little bit of room here. All right, 23-cent spread. Okay, so we got that order in on Netflix. 327.10 by 325. All right, so we're going to be in Netflix any second. We are in the Netflix. We are in Netflix, guys. We got 210 on the stop. So we're going to need break even is 329.20. Break even on Netflix is 329.20. And full target is 331.30. So we are in the Netflix. I mean, that ZM got to break even. Man, I should have been in that. I'm a little bit disappointed with myself. I had some fear of loss, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was doubting myself and I was doubting my plan, and this is a trade I should have been. This is a pattern in my plan, a pullback. When it gaps up like this and it pulls back to, and like, look at this. This is an area of resistance, guys. You see all this buying right here. You see all these moving average. That is an area, or not resistance. I'm sorry. That is an area of support. This is support right here. This thing sold off, bounced, big old bottoming tail on volume, as support. Like that's a trade in my trading plan. Give it a little bit of room. So it would have been a 50-cent stop. You would have been up 50 cents, which would have been at break even. Full target would have been just over 74.50. So I should have been in that one, guys. Especially with the market looking like it might bounce as well. So we'll see, guys. This PanW is looking interesting as well. I don't know if I'll probably wait till high of the day, 191.50. The $1.67 is gonna warrant, what is that, we got 320 out of this thing. So you're gonna need up to about 194, 195-ish. I mean, it can do that. It can do some bigger days, but be cautious of that. Guys, I still like crowd as well. CRWD over high of the day. Is it going right here? No, not quite. Be $1.78. It's going right here. This thing just won't settle down, man. This thing just won't settle down. I really like it. I mean, I really like crowd. In fact, if we wait another 1 minute and this green bar doesn't break over 121, okay. As I say that, it breaks over 121.76. So, all right, holding off on crowd still, guys. What a dog. I think would have got you a break even on that buy setup too. 66 cent stop, went $1.12, came back to break even, back on up. All right. So none of these short ideas ever did anything really. Pfizer. See, this is what I was worried about with Pfizer. This thing's chopping around. PanW. Guys, I'm still watching PanW. This thing is okay. Maybe not so much anymore. All right. All right. So the only trade we're in right now is a Netflix. It's off to a pretty decent start. We needed to break over a high of the day, and we should be good to go. Lynn, did I look at? I don't think I looked at Lynn yet. Let me check out Lynn for you, Casey. Nothing else really on my list. No, okay. But Lynn, oof. Yeah, okay, this one is definitely extended, man. I'm not gonna. This thing had a $25 day. It exceeded the range by, is that 400%? So that one's tough. Long entry at, you're not getting in until 352 too, man. Yeah, this is a. I mean, I see what you're kind of looking at on like a breakout, maybe like a weekly breakout, all time high. I see that, but stop loss at 221. I think you mean 321, and then yeah, that's a big. I would wait for some rest, man. This needs rest. This thing just ran a marathon, and you're asking it to go run another one. Target up to 400. That is a really big move. I'm not gonna lie. With a 15% move. Yeah. I mean, I do see what you're looking at. This is a breakout. It is strong, but you're asking for a lot out of that thing. You know, you're asking for a lot out of it. I mean, if it fits your plan, as always, make sure you trade it. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Just make sure you're following your trading plan. Guys, look at Pain W. This thing gives us a 5-minute 3-bar play. I'll probably be in it. Oh, I will probably be in this thing. You still got 2.5 minutes left on that 5-minute bar, though, so nothing just yet. But watch it. And I hate to say it, but watch crowd as well. It's getting to the point where it's going to have some resistance concerns at 125.50, and you got that trend line as well. Like, that's a mega trend line on the crowd. It's been holding it the whole time too. So Netflix not looking too bad. I'm liking the way this looked, guys, especially on this 15-minute chart. Man, we get over 328 and hold it. I think we easily see 330, 333. So yeah, stay patient, guys. Market's ripping. Market got over that $400 mark and just hasn't looked back. Just keeps it going. Now, his Qs are not as strong as the SPY is, but it did have a bigger gap up as well. So we didn't have any news today, did we? No, not really. Any good news tomorrow? No, not really. It's almost the end of the month. Almost the end of the month. We got today, we got tomorrow, and then that's it. That's February. You guys doing all right this month? Have a good month, bad month, mediocre month? Mine's pretty mediocre, honestly. It's been a pretty average month. Nothing to really be proud of. Nothing to hold my head over. So it's just an average month. We keep grinding, keep working at it, keep raising that risk till we are full-time professional traders. That's the goal, man. All right, guys. Pan W 91.67. I'm getting this order ready. It'd be 91.67 by 90.79. 5-minute 3-bar play. It is a little bit extended. You gotta be mindful of that, but that thing looks pretty solid. Not gonna lie. Where's 2-bar at? 143. All right. Give this thing a little bit of room. got an order on there for pin W. All right, pin W. We're going to be triggering in this thing any second now. 88-cent stop. So 1R is going to be 92.56. All right. So orders in there on pin W. We're still in the Netflix. This thing's chopping around a little bit. All we need to do is break this high of the day here. We're good to go. Crowd just can't stop, won't stop. All right, so we're in pin W, guys. We are in the pin W. All right, so we're in pin W. We're in Netflix. Market's going higher. Man, Netflix is actually showing a little bit of weakness in this market. It's a little bit concerning. You see the market's been putting in some consistent green bars, and Netflix kind of just chopping around. So a little bit concerning there, but still not too worried about it. Still has that VWAP and the 326 area to hold. So nothing to get concerned about just yet. All right. Well, I'm not taking anything else right now, guys. Just hanging out, staying patient. TGNA never really did much. That LICY just was sloppy, very sloppy. Pfizer, same things, chopping around. All right. So just the two trades right now. NW's off to a pretty decent start. Crowd keeps it going. Netflix. Netflix is chopping around, man. Come on now. And you guys got any trades you're taking? Any swing trades or long-term trades, options trades, whatever it may be? Let me know. Let me know. I think my bull put's going to be, I think I don't have to worry about that. The bull put is pretty solid. So, easy money there. Easy money. And with that bull put strategy, it really is just an at the money spread. So you're getting, if there's a $1 spread, you're getting filled at 0.5. So the risk to reward is 1-to-1. If you win, you win $50. If you lose $50. So you need to have about a 60 to 65% batting average for that strategy to be profitable. So if you can accurately predict where the market's going one day away, 60% of the time, that's a strategy that is pretty easy to do, pretty low stress, low maintenance. Don't need a whole lot of money to start it up. So not a bad strategy. Check it out. Email me, check out the Discord, check out the website. Check out Pan W. Here we go, baby. Good start. All right, well, I got another about 20 minutes or so on the stream. So if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, make sure you're getting them out there. It's a great time to ask your questions, get any trades reviewed, or just chat it up. Any good politics at the moment? I don't know. I don't pay attention to the news or politics. AI is taking over though. Tell you what, man, AI is everywhere. Everywhere you look, somebody's implementing AI into their business or to their software or something. It's crazy, man. It's gonna be an interesting world in about 10 years. AI, see what AI does. It's either gonna, I mean, I think it changes the world. Whether it's for the better or for worse, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But there you go, PNW. Keep it moving. So we need 192.56 for PNW to get to break even. What do I think of Nadare Watson envelope? Honestly, I haven't heard about that. What is that? Nadara, well, I'm going to do a quick search on it. What is this? Oh, it's an indicator for TradingView. Okay. Yeah, I've not heard of that indicator. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like on the chart. Is it Nadar? Oh, not that. Oops. Nadaria Watson envelope. I don't know. What does this do? Kind of looks like some Bollinger Bands. Yeah, some Bollinger Bands. Were you supposed to sell on the red arrows and buy on the green arrows? I imagine. Looks like it works some of the time. Looks like it might not be working this time. But let's see. What does it say about the SPY? It's just kind of looks like it works as like a Bollinger Band does. Let's check. What does the code look like? So we're using arrays. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard about this indicator or haven't really seen it or anything or how it's used, but kind of looks like some Bollinger Bands. Gives a little bit of sentiment like where the market needs to correct if we're at a low point or a high point. So, if as always, if it helps your trading and it makes sense to you and you understand it and you can see that it's clearly profitable and it's clearly a repeatable pattern that you can scale up and raise your risk with, and by all means, man, trade it. Trade it. I'm not going to switch my whole strategy around to start trading the Watson envelope, but I trade price action, but whatever works for you. That's what trading's all about. I mean, there's a million ways to make money in the market. Literally, there's millions. There's thousands of profitable strategies. There is no one strategy that is better than others. There is no holy grail. There's no strategy that you're going to be batting 100% profit. 100% batting average with like a 5.0 win to loss ratio. Like, it doesn't happen. There is not a holy grail. Whatever makes sense to you, whatever clicks with you, and you can scale and repeat, do it. Do it, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. So that's what I think of the Nadarian Watson envelope. Just make it make sense to you. Make it profitable for you. It doesn't matter if somebody else is using an indicator, and like, just do your thing, trade your plan. That's what this is all about, guys. Being an independent trader, escaping the matrix, escaping from your desk job or your whatever your job is, just becoming an independent trader. So build your own strategy, build your own plan, and trade it. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Take advice from people, listen to people's what they have to say, maybe check out what they have to say, but don't let one person determine how you trade or what to do with your trading plan. Look at PanW pulling in here. Are you kidding? This thing went to 47, guys. We need 56 for break even. This thing went 9 cents from break even on about a 90-cent stock. So we went 90% of 1R. Now we're pulling in a little bit. And Netflix is getting up over high today. It's putting in a toppy tail. So we're 20 cents away on Netflix. And this was a 2. So we went 90% of 1R on both stocks right now, guys. We went 0.9R on Netflix. We went 0.9R on PNW. So, I mean, one of these got to get to break even at least. A little bit concerning, though, because the market is extended, guys. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green bars in a row. So, expect maybe a little bit of a pullback, maybe some consolidation, some sort of correction you got to expect right here. And we're at an area of resistance as well. You can see on this 15-minute, this 400, 401, this area. It's been a level of support, or resistance, the past few days. We tried to get over it, couldn't. Tried again, gap down, couldn't. So we'll see how we handle it today. The way we're moving, I think we do get over it, honestly. I think we might just get a little bit of a time correction, a little choppiness, and then we keep breaking out and go higher. So that would be good for the long ideas, that's for sure. Man, PNW, come on now. I'm feeling a little bit more confident in Netflix. I think Netflix at least gets me to break even. PNW, I'm honestly worried about getting tagged out. I'm a little bit worried about getting tagged out, but we'll see. We won't break 40.30 on ES. Check out what level is that? Oh, 40.30. So what is that about? Like around 402, I believe, on the SPY. Yeah. No, I completely agree with you, man. The 402, like 400 is like this area. 402 is like the line in the sand. Like 402 is where we had this pivot at. I imagine on that ES, it's probably where 40.30 is at. Yeah, right there, 40.30, that pivot. So yeah, I agree with that. We won't break 40.30 Ninja. I concur. I think we do get there though. I wouldn't be surprised if this market touched 402. We're moving up. We've got some strength, but yeah, getting over 402 is going to be a chore, man. In the pre-market, that was kind of the level that I said. I was like, I think we chop around between 402 and 397. We got this, got a resistance up here, got a little bit of support down here, so I think we just chop. I don't see us going higher. I don't see us really moving lower, so it'll be just choppiness. Netflix looking good. PNW pulling in just a bit. And all I need is break even out of you. I don't even need the 2R at this point. Just let me get the break even. And look at crowd. This thing. You can watch it. You can watch CRWD over here. It's gonna be about $1.50 on the stop. So he does have a little bit of a range concern at this point, but it doesn't look too bad. 15 minutes extended, no doubt. I'm gonna hold off on this, not for me, but if you like crowd, if you weren't able to get it anywhere else, then maybe you get it here. But, all right. Is that the Globex High Ninja Trader on the SPY? The E-mini? 40.30 is that Globex High. And you can see on the hourly chart, we got some moving average resistance. Like, it's looking like we might have seen the top, or at least near the top. All right, gotcha. Come on, Netflix. Give me the break even. Man, I'm so upset at myself with ZM, guys. I should have got this. 73.75, 50-cent stop. Would have been out 2R. Dollar move. That's called fear of loss, man. Not trusting yourself, not trusting your trading plan. Should have done better about it. Look, still the second biggest volume spike besides the first 5. Right there. Right there. It's in the trading plan, man. all you can do is learn from it at this point. Make sure you're doing better and don't let it happen again. All right. Feeling the VWAP run ready to start here. You think we run down to VWAP? Man, for Pan W's sake, I hope not. 40.31 is Globex high target, so right, yeah, I figured it'd probably be right around that area. 402, 40.30. Come on, Pan W. Yeah, my only regret of the day is this ZM, guys. I really should have been in this. I really should have been in it. I had time. I had plenty of time. You had like 6 minutes to get in there. Gotta do better. All right. So I'm about to be calling it a day here in about, I guess I got like 10 minutes left or so. 5 to 10 minutes. So just hang out. I'm not taking any more trades today, guys. I think I'm done there. Unless something really just knocks my socks off. I think I'm going to be good with just these 2 trades that I'm in. There's Pfizer. What a dog. And CSA ended up having a nice little breakout pattern higher. Would have been about a 12-cent stop. You would be up 16 cents, so not really that great. 3948 target on the downside. Get that below view after that. Yeah. 394. Oh, you think this thing could roll? This thing could roll. Okay, that's the absolute low, I believe. That's that pivot from Friday, right at that 200 period moving average. So, yeah, man, this thing, if we got down to 3948, that would be a very bearish move, I believe. I mean, that'd be, for the SPY, that would be down to like 395, 393. So, man, we'd really have to roll over for that. Man, Pan W looks like it's going to get me, guys. This thing, look, freaking 9 cents from break even. A dime. Not even 9, because it was an 88-cent stop and it went 8 cents, or 80 cents. So what is that? Yeah, 91% to 1R. That's whatever. Hey, yo, there's Netflix at 1R, so that's Netflix to break even. Netflix to break even. Nope. All we need is Pan W. I mean, it's putting in the bottoming tail. It hasn't done anything wrong just yet, so. If we get the VWAP, I'll post a video. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, the VWAP at this point, you're saying this VWAP right here, right? At 400? Yeah, I mean, it's extended. We've had not that. We've had a big move up. I mean, the VWAP's got to correct eventually. It's either going to correct through price like that, or it's going to come up here. We're going to chop around like we're doing right here. And this VWAP's going to correct through time like that. But one way or another, we're getting that correction. It's inevitable. It will happen. But yeah, definitely post a video on there for the Discord. I'll check that out. Actually, I'm gonna be active in the Discord today. I wasn't, kind of took an off day yesterday. Enjoyed the Sunday. It was a nice, relaxing day. Got to see some family. Good time. You guys have a good weekend? You guys do anything fun, interesting? I didn't really do much. Like I said, just saw some family. That was nice. Hung out and do a little bit of trading work. Not a lot of trading work. I usually do more, but this weekend I said, you know what? I'm going to relax a little bit. It's been a decent month. Not the greatest month, but it's been a decent month. Ready to start that third month, finish off this first quarter of the year. And it's flying by. I can't believe it's already March. It's already March. Feels like yesterday was New Year's Eve, man. Before we know it, it'll be summer. I can't wait for that. I'm tired of this cold weather, dude. I guess today's a nice day though. It's 51 today, so should be a nice day. It's supposed to get sunny later. All right. Man, I don't have much trading talk for you guys right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Not really watching anything. You can keep an eye on crowd if you like it. You can keep an eye on crowd. About $1.20, $1.30 stop maybe. You can watch it. Still has a little bit of range left, not a whole lot. I'm in Missouri. Middle of the map. Kansas City to be specific, not St. Louis. I've got to make that clear. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. Home of champions. Home of champions, baby. Yeah. Well, it's nice here. It's nice. What state are you in? What state are you guys in? I guess. Why not? Let's figure out where the chat room is from. Are you guys even in America? We got some Canadians. I think we had a Canadian one time. I can't remember exactly, but Canadian. Got some overseas people as well. It's always awesome. Man, Pan W's testing it. Ooh, he's testing it. I really need if we got a green bar, even retest 192, just get this VWAP on my side. Just get that VWAP a couple cents higher. Put it on my side, and I'll feel better about that. All right, guys, I'm probably going to be calling it a day here. The two trades got Netflix. We are at break even right now. Target is 331. And then Pan W, we are at full exposure. Break even 192.56. Take profit is 193.43. So worst case scenario is we lose 1R today. Best case scenario is we make 4R. So could end up being a good day. Might just end up being a pretty mediocre day. So whatever happens, happens. I will let you guys know in the Discord, of course. Stay up to date in there. And yeah, unless you guys have any other last minute questions, I'm going to call it a day here. I'll give you guys about a minute or so to get anything out there if it's burning at you. From Egypt. Dude, that's dope. I mean, I've always wanted to go to Egypt. It's like one of the countries that I really want to go to. Like, it's just such a cool area. The pyramids, I think that would be awesome, dude. Going to the pyramids would be sweet. Some ancient stuff, man. Some spiritual energy there. No, that's pretty sweet. Egypt. Yeah, make sure you guys are coming on the stream. I don't know what time this market opens in Egypt, but 9:30 Eastern time is what time I'm on every day. 9:30 to about 10:30 Eastern time, New York time. If you guys got any questions or comments or anything, shoot me an email. I'd love to answer it for you. Love to get to know you guys a little bit better. And then make sure you check out my website, langtrading.com. Some more information about getting started as a trader. We got a trading crash course in there. Got the Lang Trading group we're building as well. I got some resources for trade tracking that I'm working on as well right now that I'm going to be publishing in there. Should be done hopefully by the end of the week. We got some trade tracking spreadsheets for you guys. So yeah, check it out. Make sure you check out the live stream. And we'll get Pan W. There we go. All right, with that, I'm going to call it a day, guys. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm going to start tracking these trades, doing some journaling, and then I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. So take care, guys.